really up in the air. Because Guma's not your carry Zeri player like we've seen so.
Just a lot of power in the bottom lane. So Damwon Kia says we are going to get one of those.
Yeah.
But not the Yuumi. So that's a big issue right off the bat. It doesn't have to be. Could also get some crazy flexes where we even see Wukong go bot until the end of the jungle. I don't think it's going to happen, but
I don't think so either.
It's an option if they feel like it.
And play the Yasuo.
I think that's a good enough. Oh, maybe it'll be Kellen playing the Senna.
Looks like it. Looks like it.
Which, you know, your AD carry on a more mechanically intensive champion, that does make sense. But yeah, you know, if you're going to go down this line, I think it's much better to go for something like this than the top. It's a good time to be a League of Legends fan. There are playoffs happening all around the world. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you're asking for. Is level 3 gank already. Bertle's going to mess up the flash, and that will be first blood. Going over to Owner already. Here goes for the fast level 3.
If they can get set up prio, as the bottom side of the map here is really just about a wombo setup here on the fight, so everything has to go right for Damwon Kia if they take a straight up 5v5, but they're now trying to, as they have these levels online here, pin down the Yuumi Sivir. You see the lane starts to eventually get back as these souls come through for Kellen. And this is the turn that you normally see with the Senna lane, where in the beginning it looks really rough versus the wave clear, but you do start to heal through and have that extra poke.
We're going to potentially have a 3v3 here. We have Senna not on 6, so that won't be able to help here. As in we go, the Ornhorn is going to be pulled flash on in, but it doesn't get much on a Showmaker, but a 3-man follow-up knockup could be enough. Zeus gets incredibly low, but he will survive as Owner now looking to bite the dust, but will not go down just yet. Duckdom's roam up from the bottom side. He's going to get here first, and he will be able to secure a kill for his team as Guma, with the cat on the book on his back, does look to extend, but can't do much at this point in time. Insanely big.
Yeah, he did so much there. It cost him the Rift Herald that he had to smite like that, but worth it, I think.
Bit of a bait up here on the top side. No Dominus for Bertle, as I think he's going to be in a lot of trouble, as he does have a second dash, but there's the knock-up straight into the pillar, and Senna's like, I'm helping, but actually not going to amount to any.
You know, so far in this game, not getting control of the lane, I think like he would have hoped to. So this time, Canyon sets the trap.
Okay, he's spotted very late, and Canyon doesn't have much tankiness, but he's knocked up right at the last moment as the knockup comes in here to Canyon. Zeus still alive, and they're actually still on the chase, and Bertle will be able to swipe away, even though the fans were already cheering for Zeus living.
Yeah, not this time, unfortunately, but he played it as perfectly as he could have there. Knockout comes through. He's very tanky, very difficult to kill him. Bertle will get the slice there in the end to finish him off, and the turret does go over to Damwon Kia, able to clear wards. Trundle can very safely, but still, it's very frustrating because you only have one good clearer.
Showmaker looks like he was backing on a ward, and he is just donezo. Not even going to elect a flash, although he does Ghost, which has a... Yeah, I mean,
risky.
It looks like they should be able to get this objective, but you see that T1 are looking to fight here. Crown finish for Faker. Knockup not going to hit anyone as the wall will come in, and Guma's like, yeah, you want to go, buddy? I'll take you down. But this does mean that Guma's not in the rest of the fight, as Showmaker is going to die, and the rest of the team of Damwon Kia is on the run, as Duckdom will get that knockup. Does not even bother to last breath, as everybody's just being chased down here by the Trundle, by the Ornn, by the AZIR, as they are going to get this kill onto Zeus. But Owner is basically a raid boss at this point in time.
And how this composition works with Call the Forge God, Emperor's Divide, and Sivir with a Kraken Slayer at this stage of the game versus, yeah, Yasuo, he could fight, he could skirmish well, but the setup has to be perfect, and if you're turning as Damwon Kia's comp, you're really weak.
Much compared to the 2-0 and 2 AZIR, who had a pretty free lane. The 1-0 Sivir, who had a pretty free lane. And all of the gold that is going into these carries with the scaling composition.
Canyon's hiding, but I don't know if he wants to go in.
Yeah, okay. Duckdom is like, maybe I do a little bit of damage to this Ornn, as in fact, with the last breath, it should be enough. The armor will be penetrated there, and Duckdom is able to find a follow-up kill.
All right, well, now T1, they go very far down the lane without hard committing, without that information about where Canyon is, and then they kind of half commit. Half the team realizes, okay, we can't push as the other part is too far forward. Now they have Cryo on this Drake. Damwon Kia should be able to wrestle away. TP coming through from Bertle, and here's the flank angle.
Yeah, they try to push away the Renekton here. Renekton, no flash, no Dominus. And a very nice wall is put up here. So on the hunt towards the Renekton, who again does not have any flash and will just be rooted and most likely just killed. And fed to one of the carries, it will be Gumayusi. So now we've got a 2-0 Sivir.
Options are so limited here, and the Sundist turret means they can't even get mid-prio. That's one of the other reasons why AZIR is so strong, especially when he's this fed.
Going to be looking for a little bit of a play here. Kellen not in the best spot, has to heal and go on the run. As the rocks will be put on the ground to deny any follow-up dashes, but FAKER is getting in there with his extremely defensive itemization. He can just do this. He is not scared at all. He has Crown and Zhonya's. So, like, imagine trying to take him down right now. As they're trying to get on top of Guma, who has isolated himself, and he will be flashed on and maybe killed. He's very fast with that ghost, and he will be able to get away. As the follow-up here onto Bertle, who now does not have Flash or the Dominus. He will be taken down into pillars, and the follow-up will come in from the side of T1. Big last breath, though, trying to turn this one around. Azayas is going to get low, but he's just too tanky. They don't quite have the damage to make it through him, as Showmaker will finally be able to. But the Yuumi still here, still healing through all of this damage. And it wasn't a clean fight, but it is going to be T1s in the end, as 3 of them will live. A triple kill for Owner, who now has 7 kills on Trundle as they push and will take the Baron.
And there's your plant as well, the other one. That's going to give them enough healing here to feel they could take this Baron down, and I think they absolutely can with the Yuumi.
Oh, exactly where he is, consistently pinged here. Owner's right on top of the Drake. Just waiting for that steal. Subjugate comes in. Canyon has to hop out of the pit. That is going to be a free Drake here for T1. As FAKER goes a bit deep, but he's totally fine. Again, he's very defensive itemization. Now Kellen is just going to get 100-0 basically on this immobile Senna. Duck Dom gets the last breath here on the FAKER, who does not care at all. Has more armor than Duck Dom can penetrate through. And that might just be the end of the game. We have teleport into mid lane right now at a FAKER, as everybody else on the side of Dominus being pushed away.
T1 with a great clean fight here. All they needed to do was or no, knockups and last breaths or no.
They're ending the game. They don't care. They've had enough. They said this game was too easy. Let's just end this one. Zeus gets extremely low, but he will survive. And as long as they just hit the Nexus and try to survive here, as they should be able to, and yes, they will be at exactly 25 minutes. An extremely clean victory here from T1.